Hello, welcome to another brand new live stream.
Welcome to another brand new live stream.
ब्रांड न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम पे आपको सबका स्वागत है। So let's start.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And De Bruyne! Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. Griezmann. Now who's going to be first to this? Kukçu. He has found the way through. Forlan stood his
no
ground
foul at all.
strongly. And the pass is intercepted. And here's De Bruyne. He's having a shot! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. The first significant strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the...
Mbappe!
Wow.
Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Barcelona have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's got away. Decent chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rooney. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Forlan. Looking to play him in. He is... Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose.
Can he just save it?
Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I don't know.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found the way through. Aguero. There's the shot!
Come on, man.
Oh,
This is
good
unacceptable.
finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. Neymar. It's Neymar!
Oh, इसको ठिका दे.
Kukçu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Griezmann. Now it's Aguero. Messi. Griezmann looking to receive it in space. Spread neatly. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Saliba. Dixon. Quality ball. Gerrard. And he... Messi! Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is indeed the final act. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. The second half is up and running. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Forlan. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Aguero.
What?
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Rooney. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That's beautifully weighted. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is constant.
Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne with the short one. Van der Ven. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aguero. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now, can they get him away? He's being... It's Rooney! He's got a goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Rooney. He's through here. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Kukçu. Now it's De Bruyne. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe picks it up out. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly. brilliantly.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Griezmann. Lovely, now then. That's very neat. And this is Messi. And he can clear it away. It's Forlan. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. And a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Two people are watching, 3 people are watching. If you are new in this channel, please do and like and subscribe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the
Please
game
like
here.
the stream.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Looking for the run. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oops. Oopsie.
Griezmann, and here's Messi. Puyol deals with that comfortably. Now it's Kagawa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Mbappe!
Goal. Yes.
It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Like and subscribe.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And here's Aguero. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Aguero!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Chance here to counter. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Fernandez. Kagawa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Aguero. Driving forward. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
GG.
And that's that. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe claiming the match ball here. He won.
21. Three lovely people are watching. Thank you so much. Hit the like and subscribe button. Tell me, guys, where are you from? Where are you watching from? Tell me in the chat. Is there anyone from India? And is there anyone from Bangladesh? Hey guys, one question. Big time Ronaldo or big time Mbappe? Which card is better? What do you think? Let me know in the chat.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers.
And Marmouche! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And smartly reclaimed. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Marquinhos cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
And it's Rooney. That has been slung wide. Vitinha. Rooney. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. And it's De Bruyne. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Taken back almost at once. Marmoush. Oh, that's fabulous. Aguero. And this is Marmoush. Kupchu.
Nope.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cruyff purring through the gears. He is just caressing the ball. De Bruyne. Now Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Messi!
This is not acceptable.
Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he
Look
get the
at
ball
this.
to do that? He's on another
Look at
level
this
to
one.
most of his peers.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Marquinhos. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Back where it came from. Goes looking wide. Tries a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You
If I
just
people are
cannot
watching
stop
or
him!
new in this channel,
A
please do like
finish
and subscribe.
of true class!
Everyone like this stream.
And once more we are all square. You
With
score,
one like
we
will
score.
encourage me
Well,
a lot.
that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
If the pass doesn't work.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
Messi. And the shot!
It's Messi. Come on.
Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move
I don't
ends
know
with the
what is
inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona with the lead. He has found the way through. Oh, right place, right time.
It's Messi.
The referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need
Quite lovely
to
people
go
are
with the same
watching.
intensity
If
and
you're new in
tempo
this channel,
they
do
showed in
like and
getting
subscribe.
both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway.
I don't
We'll be
know.
back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
What's wrong with his Messi?
Barcelona can really do with some...
And Marmoush!
I don't know what's
And
wrong
that's
with
a
his
good
Messi.
finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Look.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling.
Great chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! De Bruyne. Kukçu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. Lloris breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Look at this.
Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Carvajal clears
Sometimes
and
script-
reclaimed it in a trice.
Oh, great feat, that.
Marmouche!
script, man. He's every shot is
Euphoria,
good.
utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
La asistencia a este partido.
Every shot is
And
good.
there was his third, and boy, he looks the business,
Not his-
doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Look
Well, they've got
at
it back
this.
in a hurry. Marmouche running with intent. Rooney gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Rooney. And it's Kukçu.
That's good play from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Oh,
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
what?
Chance here to counter. And here's Aguero. Aguero stood his ground strongly. Genuine physical edge about this. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was vital. De Bruyne. Now it's Forlan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for a runner. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Look, Caceres. He's shifting through the gears here. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Messi have.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here. Messi! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk. Van Dijk touches it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Vitinha. Oh, important interception. De Bruyne. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Caught offside that time. Rooney. And it's Forlan. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. Messi. De Bruyne. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. Kukçu. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rijkaard with the challenge.
What?
And he has
He's
given away a
fouled?
free kick. Oh, he's taken it.
Habrá 3 minutos
And
de
the number on the
descuento.
board is 3. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. De Bruyne threads one in. And no, he's seen through all of that.
No foul.
And that's that. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis.
-11. Hey, 4 people are watching. If you are new in this channel, do like and subscribe. Everyone like the stream.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence,
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
as openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
It's Aguero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? That has been cut short. Kukçu. Carvajal. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Threads one in. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Looking for the run. Real chance! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff, always onto this, and this is Park Ji-sung. De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. And here's Cruyff. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. Oh, that was vital. Park Ji-sung! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Bruyne. He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, great leap! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Mbappe, he takes a shot! And there's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a... And again!
Minutos de descuento.
Blocks! That's really good defending. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Park Ji-sung. Cruyff. That's Park Ji-sung. He's in a good position here. And the finish! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
So the action resumes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Cruyff. De Bruyne. Rooney. Chance! It has to be Wayne Rooney! He's got himself an absolute peach. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Forlan really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Park Ji-sung. It's played through for him. Van de Ven. Oh, he's all alone. Cruyff finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
De Bruyne deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Always goal side. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Goal! France! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? This interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard tries to pass it through, and it's Hakimi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Aguero. He can run onto that.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he finish? Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, third corner of the game.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 15. Rooney. El dorsal
Well
20.
read, and the danger is averted.
Serán
Schlotterbeck
sustituidos por
clears without
el dorsal
hesitation.
24. El dorsal 26.
Marquinhos
Kagawa.
knocks it into
El dorsal
space.
9. El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a
That's
cabo el
put paid to
cambio
the
de
danger.
jugadores.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He is through here. Neuer is there to clear. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Park Ji-sung is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
It's a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. Marquinhos cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? And claimed it back swiftly. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force you...
And it's been given away. And he is dashing away. And he shoots! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sao Paulo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few...
Fallen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Rijkaard. And the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Zanetti can get it clear. And De Bruyne!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van de Ven. Rijkaard. Rooney stood up well to him there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, off the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Scholes. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kukçu opts for safety. And it's Kukçu. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's going wide left. And this is Rooney. Can he get on the end? He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Rooney. Oh, that's fabulous. Rooney! He's got away with one there. Ronaldinho. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. And smartly reclaimed. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Van der Ven getting this one clear. De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is De Bruyne. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now he's got space here. He's through here. Ronaldinho. And that's been drilled in. And that was very necessary. And this is Scholes. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rooney. De Bruyne looking for the chance to skim one in from range. O'Reilly tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. Messi! It's in! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Sao Paulo with the lead. Scholes. Looking for options for movement. That's a cute ball. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi clears. And they're back on the ball again. Marquinhos. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rooney. Played out to the left flank. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he can clear it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he is... And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Forlan is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Where it came from. And that has been knocked clear. Could move up a gear here. That's the keeper's ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho shapes to shoot! Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aimed beyond the defence. Rooney, and he's running through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Fuller! Keeper's not concerned by that. Ekitike is fouled. Great vision. Ekitike. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Ekitike! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. Marquinhos clears it away.
Sao Paulo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Forlán. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 15, Rooney.
Oh, well played.
Por el dorsal 11,
Fernandez.
el dorsal 24, el dorsal 9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now Van de Ven. Mbappe is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Looking to play him in. He is through here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Koundé. He is just caressing the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that has not gone well.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rijkaard.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's forced to go back. And the number on the board is 3. Ekitike, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He has found the way through. And the shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive. And we're done. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass. Goes for goal! Boy, he struck that clean. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Rooney! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rooney is offering a right smile there.
Messi. Zanetti. And that's aimed into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
He's gone for goal! And we have our very first corner. That's put paid to the danger. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kagawa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. De Bruyne and Rooney. Piqué calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Marquinhos eases the ball away from him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
that appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good effort! And the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. Driving forward. And they win it back again. Now it's Rooney. Rooney! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And this is Rooney. Oh, it's Rooney! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's
Batistuta! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Played into space. Zanetti. Seedorf. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Neymar! And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 23.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. And this is Forlan. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Rooney.
Number 19.
Xavi Alonso.
Adriano.
Zanetti. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Tries one from range. Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Referee has just said play on. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Forlan. And he can... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zanetti. And he skips past his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's Carvajal. Van de Ven.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pass somewhat off target. Not where it came from. And here's Yamal. Big chance! And that really should have been that.
Lamine Yamal really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. Zanetti, nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos gets across and deals with it. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Seedorf. And it's Xabi Alonso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Zanetti delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
1 minute to add, according to the board. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. And it's Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Aguero. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rooney. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means. And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! Good stop. And they've got rid. And he's being shifted off it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And it's Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming. He's got away. Mbappe! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting. Rooney powering forward here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Kukçu. Rooney. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's burst through! Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And it's Totti. This looks promising. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The less said about that pass, the better.
They've been denied a chance to develop.
Real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Rooney. Oh, good taken. It's fallen! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gerrard is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Van der Ven. Lovely shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movement. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. France are down to 10. Forlan! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
And it's Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Rooney. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great vision. Kukçu. And here's Forlan. Bellingham. That's it, 45 minutes up. What have we
Four
learned
people are
from the first
watching. Whoever
45
new in
minutes?
this channel, please do
Barcelona
like and
clearly have
subscribe.
plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but
Four
they'll
people
need to resist the temptation to just
like the
sit on the
YouTube.
lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try
Four
and get
people
back
like
into this.
the
So
video,
they have to
and
be alert.
if you are new, please subscribe.
Barcelona
One like and
sitting
one
pretty
subscribe
here.
will encourage
2
me a lot.
goals putting them into the driving seat. And here is the first touch of the second half. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Forlan. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's De Bruyne. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rooney. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing,
Hey,
very
people, if you are new in
disappointing.
this
He
channel,
knew
do
what he
like
was
and
doing, as
subscribe.
deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Forlan having a look.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Forlan being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Three people are watching.
Well, you
if you are
might
new
think
in
he
this
got off
channel,
lightly.
do
It
like
is
and
just a
subscribe.
verbal warning. He is through here. Mbappe, rapid and full of intent. Totti. Oh, good spread. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Aguero. Ball's gone out of play.
5 people are watching. If you are new in this channel, please like the video, like the stream and subscribe.
Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Aguero. And it's Bellingham. Oh, this is a great position. And he's certainly onside here. Expertly
Well, he
cut
got
out.
ripped
Really
because he was
nicely
under
done.
pressure.
De Bruyne does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Not the most accurate pass. Defending was strong and firm. And the pass is intercepted. Totti has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's De Bruyne. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. De Bruyne. And it's Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, they can break here. Neatly clipped into space. Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Rooney. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rooney.
Oh man,
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, and the shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement
4
so
people are
precise,
watching. If
the
you are
finish
new in this channel,
sumptuous.
please
Just
like
when they
and
thought
subscribe.
they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again.
Changement pour la France. Totti, le numéro 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
À leur place,
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
le numéro 17. Attention.
João
changement.
Cancelo. Fernandez. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dani Olmo. And it's Fernandez. No outsmarting him this time. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that's a waste. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Barcelona
In the
really
whole
have
match,
hit the
he
heights.
just
A
cleared the
tour de
ball.
force that
That's
has
it.
left their opponents reeling.
Zero shots
And
on
that is what
target.
tends to happen when they do their thing.
Zero shot, zero
Your
on
reflections
target.
then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's
just
face
cleared the ball
says it
only.
all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to
Please,
thank
Oliver
Jim
Kahn
Beglin.
saved
That's
him.
it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello, lovely people. We are one subscriber away for 210. If you are new in this
The
channel,
noise
please
is just
subscribe.
about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rooney does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Forlan. Kirkchu, he has found the way through. Kirkchu's cross. And he's straight offside. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he... It's Forlan! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, the clearance is short. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Forlan. And here's Rooney. Rooney! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona have their second corner now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Bellingham, goes for a shot! And he's managed to gift it back. Messi's cross. And that should get the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. No goals as yet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukcu. Now it's Forlan. He's picked his way through. He's going for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rooney. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Aguero gets it away. It's Forlan! And that is wildly off target.
Forlan probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bellingham. Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Always goal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opponent.
Chance! Well, now, and he's following up! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Aguero at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Tries one from range. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Now it's Aguero. He's had a fit. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And he's being shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Carvajal. Ball played for Kokchu. Now it's Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Aguero. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Modric. He is through here. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, some astute defending there. Modric. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Forlan, looking for options for movement. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe, Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Great vision. Puyol spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Foot in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's in a great position here, and it's played in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have movement on both
será
benches.
reemplazado por
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Carvajal, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Delivers the ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Threads one in. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Foden. Knocks it into space. Kukçu. Now, what about a counter-attack? Forlan is wide and looking to get onto this. Vieira. Gerrard. Foden. Now it's Owen. That's been slipped through. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Foden! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That has been slung wide. And it's Kagawa. Vieira gets a foot in and wins the ball. Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Forlan. Kukçu. Forlan. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Saliba has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's...
Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foden. Carvajal promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Bro, eFootball is free to play but pay to win. You must pay if you want to win. Isn't it right?
So bring it
chat?
on. Hype, expectation,
Isn't it
emotion.
right?
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rooney. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Conte. Rooney! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
In with the challenge. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Rooney. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. That is good stretch. Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Pelé finds himself offside. No goals as yet. And it's Hullet. Looking for a runner. Desai makes the interception. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. Kante simply refused to be outdone there. That's a cute ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rooney. Mbappe.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he finish? Wayne Rooney! Only him! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Neymar. Kante does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He might be in here! And he's there to get it away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Now it's Rooney. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar is herring after that one. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Van de Ven. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. Cristiano Ronaldo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now De Bruyne. And it's Rooney. Forlan. Nice interception, well timed. He's trying to hit the front line here. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Mbappe, he has found the way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. There could be trouble here. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rooney. It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's through here. Keeper's dealt with that. And the finish! Oh no, what has happened? And he's following up! And no, just off target. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. De Bruyne has created one goal already. Mbappe! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yeah, has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's burst, shot a goal! And he's there to clear it. And it's hoisted clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 24.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
That's really well cleared. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game.
Jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Rooney, será reemplazado por el dorsal 9, cambio de jugadores.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. And it's Messi. Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Forlan. He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe is onto this. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that has left him in a heap. Forlan.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he has shown him a yellow card. So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Big chance! And no mistake. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Brazil have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out.
It's Aguero! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And here's Forlan, and the pass is intercepted.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And we have our very first corner. Bullish header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Foot in. And here's Rooney. And he cuts out the supply. Chiellini.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gerrard.
Brazil always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is good alertness. Schneider. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mbappe. Chance, surely! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rijkaard. Schneider. That's a little off target. He's beaten it. Schneider! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's come to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rijkaard. It's a goal kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rooney. And that pass just didn't quite work. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a shade optimistic. Always onto this. Conte. De Bruyne. No, again there's no way through. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Carvajal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Raul picks it up out wide. He's got away. He's having a shot! That's really well cleared. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, super find. Oh, some tackle that. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now he's got space here. Dink through.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Schneider. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Carvajal calmly anticipates. Gerrard. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Bruyne.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's in a great position here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaning.
Bro, it's eFootball PC. It's called eFootball PC stream version. You can also play it in mobile.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played.
He'll try from distance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Aberdeen with the corner. They're first. Raul. And here's Dani Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. Shot at goal! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good take, and it's fallen! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Dani Olmo. That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Raul. Here's Rodri. Dani Olmo might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. He might be in here! And here's Dani Olmo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He can run onto that. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
David Villa, not going wide left. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. David Villa! And he's really put himself on the line here. Aberdeen have their second corner now. He shifted it to the flank. Chance, surely! And a neat finish! Into the lead once more. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's had a shot! And it's been hooked away. Some really good ball movement. Rooney running with intent. He's got away. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Raul makes a dash for it. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Cools. David Villa. And it's Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van de Ven. Danny Olmo, he's going for goal! Incredible! Just incredible! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Aberdeen go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Five people are watching. If you are new in this channel, please do like and subscribe.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Frankfurt against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro. Yeah. He's having a pop! Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. And no, he's seen through all of that. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Decent hit from there. A probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Rooney. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. This is promising. Carvajal.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's... Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Eintracht Frankfurt are in front now, the game's only goal. Oh, what has happened here? It's a really well-measured ball. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe! Out of play for a goal kick. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Fulham! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That is good strength. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He has a look up. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne with the short one. Messi can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has been fouled there. He can run onto that. He has found a way through. Griezmann! And he should have made them pay.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now who's going to be first to this? Forlan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! spread it left. Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Marquinhos. Cafu. Oh, some astute defending there. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi looking to add to his goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rooney, and it's Rooney. Chance, surely! And there's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Pete.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Now it's Rooney! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Schneider, and it's Zanetti. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rooney. Zanetti. Now it's Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift.
Rooney! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually
What people are
something
watching.
very
If you are
memorable
new in this
or
channel,
even
please do like and
unforgettable.
subscribe.
We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a break. That could spell trouble. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Schneider.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. And this is Schneider. And that was very necessary.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rooney finds himself
Substitution
offside.
for Frankfurt, number 17, Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number
And it's been
18.
given away. It's Rooney! Oh, good finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. Schneider. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 22, Son Heung-min. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 23, Vinicius Junior. Number 15, Stojkovic.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's found support out wide. Back chance for a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Shevchenko! Great football, shot and save.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Corner number 3 coming up. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. And he is deftly away. Conte. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Big chance! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shot a goal! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Totti. 5 minutes to add. Cafu. He is through here. Delivers with whip. Can he finish? And that's past the post. And that is the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And if you do have a chance,
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Peter Michael is the best goalkeeper in eFootball. Look at this. The save is crazy save. So that's it for tonight stream. मे भी हम स्ट्रीम करेंगे 10 बजे के बाद. Okay, till then, tata, bye bye. If you are new in this stream, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We will coming back after 2 hours. Okay. Okay, bye bye. Sayonara.